Beth, your shoe's untied.
Thank you.
Did you get an insert? Did you get an insert?
I don't know.
They're out there. Oh, okay. Okay, that's okay. We can share. Good evening and Shabbat Shalom.
Shalom.
My name is Elaine. I'm your infamous service leader tonight. And we're going to start on page 1 with the doorway, and let us read responsively. May the entrance to this congregation be wide enough to receive all who hunger for love, all who are lonely for friendship.
May welcome all who have cares to burden, things to express, hope to nurture.
May the door of this synagogue be narrow enough to shut out pettiness and pride, envy and enmity.
May it be no stumbling block to young or uncertain feet.
May its threshold be too high to admit complacency, selfishness, and harshness.
May we make this congregation, for all who join us, the doorway to a richer and more meaningful life.
Okay. On page 4, let's sing Hine Ma Tov. Ma Tovu Manayim, Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine Ma Tovu Manayim, Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine Ma Tov, Shevet Kulanu Gam Yachad. Hine Ma Tov, Shevet Kulanu Gam Yachad. Hine Ma Tovu Manayim, Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine Ma Tovu Manayim, Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. And on page 5, Ma Tovu. No? Ma Tovu, Alecha Yaakov, Alecha Yaakov, Mishkanetecha Yisrael. Ma Tovu, Alecha Yaakov, Alecha Yaakov, Mishkanetecha Yisrael. Okay. And on the first page of your insert, we're going to read, I will read Practice Art. I tell everybody to practice some art, no matter how badly or how well. It doesn't matter. It's the experience of becoming, of creating, that truly matters. It isn't as important as sex or food. It's a tragedy to me that our schools have cut art out of the curriculum because they say it's not a way to make a living. Well, it's not a way to make a living. It's a way to become, to find out who you are, what you can do, what's inside of you. Page 8. To catch our breath. Gina and JT, will you alternate paragraphs?
Tonight is a time to catch our breath. Whatever we have been doing, making, working, creating, tonight we pause to catch our breath.
And no matter how necessary our work, how important to the world, how urgent that we continue.
No matter how joyful our work, how fully and profoundly human.
No matter how flawed our work, how urgent that we get it right.
Tonight we pause to catch our breath.
Thank you. Page 10, candle lighting. Does anyone have a simcha that they would like to light candles? I believe it is Rabbi Bert's birthday month.
Oh.
Straighten out that candle.
Shaking hands, so you ask the right person. Sure.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher קידשנו במצוותיו, וציוונו להדליק נר של שבת.
Amen. Blessed are you, Adonai, our eternal one, ruler of the universe, who sanctifies us through your mitzvot and commands us to kindle the lights of Shabbat. Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Kindle the lights of Shabbat.
Okay. In your insert, the next reading for humility. I'm going to start with the first paragraph and then let us read responsively. God, give me a quiet heart, a peaceful heart, a humble heart. Teach me to be gentle with myself.
So that I may be gentle with others.
Teach me to be patient with myself.
So that I may be patient with others.
Teach me kindness and gratitude,
Joy and humor.
strength and forgiveness,
Trust and faith.
openness, willingness, and surrender. To praise, not to be praised.
To bless, not to be blessed.
To glorify, not to be glorified.
To extol, not to be extolled.
To sanctify, not to be sanctified. So that all will go well with your people Israel and all the world. On the next page of your insert, and I'm sorry about the copies, they copied really weirdly. So, okay. Kaden, will you read the first part, and then we'll read the last part together? Yes, please.
Today, stop for a moment and notice to whom you are a passerby. Whether you pass them on a street, stand next to them on public transportation, speed by in a vehicle, or see them from a window, notice that they are likely do not notice you. As you do, take in that they are not likely considering that you have an entire life, history, and future about which they know nothing. They likely do not notice your humanity, agency, and presence. Still, they are there to be seen and noticed. Take notice of them yourself. Then say the loving kindness meditation for you both. Say it with me.
May we live in safety. May we be free from fear. May we have mental happiness. May we have physical health. May we live with ease. May we be free from worry. May we be free from strife. May we live with joy. Thank you. Page 13, please, for Shalom Aleichem.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharim, Malachei Elyon. Melech, Malachei Hamalachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Malachem LaShalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Melech, Malachei Hamalachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch LaShalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Melech, Malachei Hamalachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Take up the Shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Melech, Malachei Hamalachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
Okay, and back to the insert. Yeah. I think that's Jocelyn. Okay. Elena and Sarah, would you alternate reading the act of creation? Are you up to reading? Alternate with Sarah, please.
Here, I can start it off. 2, just
Page 2, the act of creation.
one of the strangest things is the act of creation.
You are faced with a blank slate, a page, a canvas, a block of stone or wood, a silent musical instrument.
Then you look inside yourself. You pull and tug and squeeze and fish around for slippery, raw, shapeless things that swim like fish made of cloud vapor and fill you with living clamor. You latch onto something and you bring it forth out of your head like Zeus giving birth to Athena.
And as it comes out, it takes shape and tangible form.
It drips on the canvas and slides through your hand. It springs forth and resonates into musical strings and slips along the edges of the sculptor's tool onto the surface of wood or marble.
You have given it cohesion. You have brought forth something ordered and beautiful out of nothing.
You have glimpsed the divine.
Thank you. Next is Lechado D on pages 16 and 17, verses 1, 2, 5, and 9. Lechado D, Likrat Kala, Pnei Shabbat, Nekabela. Lechado D, Likrat Kala, Pnei Shabbat. Kabela, Shemor Zahor, B'dibur Echad, Yishmiyanu El HaYechad, Adonai Echad, Shmo Echad, L'Shem Tiferet V'Limad, Lechado Di, Likrat Kala, Pnei Shabbat, Kabela. Sorry. Maybe we should start over with the one we normally do.
I don't know that one.
That's okay, Beth does.
Okay.
Beth?
Hold on, yes, just
Lecha dodi ligrad kala p'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi ligrad kala p'nei Shabbat. Verse 2. Ligrad Shabbat lechuven elcha ki mekor habracha merosh mikdem nesucha sof maaseh b'machashava lecha dodi ligrad kala p'nei Shabbat nekabela. Hitoreri, kiva orei, kumi ori, uri, shir daveri, kavod Adonai alayich nigla, lecha dodi ligrad kala, p'nei Shabbat. Please rise as you are able. Boi v'shalom ateret bala, gam v'simcha uv'tohala, tov emunei am segula. Boi chala, lecha dodi ligrad kala, p'nei Shabbat nekabela. Please remain standing for the Baruch Hu and the Shema as we go into the main part of the service on page 25. Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamvorach. Baruch Adonai Hamvorach Va'ed. Baruch Adonai Hamvorach Le'olam Va'ed. And let's move into the Shema on page 26. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed. Please be seated. And let's chant the V'ahavta together. V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavecha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'odecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ela asher Anochi mitzavcha hayom al levavecha V'shinatam v'necha v'dibarta b'ham v'shivtecha b'beitecha uv'leftecha b'derech uv'shachlecha uv'kumecha uv'shatam leot al yadecha v'hayu atotafot b'neinecha uv'tavtam al mezuzot beitecha u'visharecha. Together, the English. You shall love Adonai your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your might. And these words which I command you this day shall be in your heart. You shall teach them diligently unto your children, speaking of them when you sit in your house, when you walk by the way, when you lie down, and when you rise up. You shall bind them for a sign upon your hand, and they shall be for frontlets between your eyes. Inscribe them on the doorposts of your house and upon your gates. On the next page, 27, Mi Chamocha. You know this one?
I do.
Okay.
This one starts with Yalalais.
Woohoo! I can do that.
I'm going to try not to do this super fast.
Okay.
Although this is a fast one, so I should be able to. But. Yeah.
page 30, Vishamru, because I like to sing. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat l'dorotam berit olam. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat l'dorotam berit olam. B'nei Yisrael, b'nei Yisrael, oti le'olam. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat l'dorotam berit olam. Kishish yamim asa Adonai, asa Adonai, et hashamayim ve'et ha'aretz. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat l'dorotam berit olam. U'bayom hashvi'i Shabbat v'yinafash, Shabbat v'yinafash, Shabbat v'yinafash. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat l'dorotam berit olam. Please rise as you are able for the Chatzi Kaddish and the Amidah. We will be doing the Amidah together, which will be in your insert. But first, the Chatzi Kaddish. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, v'yamad yivrach yotei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon u'v'yomechon u'b'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael, b'gala u'v'zman kariv v'yimeru. Amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevorach, le'olam olam le'omayah, Yitbarach. Yitbarach v'yishtabach, v'yipa'ar v'yiramam v'yitnaseh, v'yithadar v'yithalev v'yithalal shmei d'kudashah le'olam min kol birchata v'shirata. Tushbechata nehemata damiram v'yama v'yimeru. Amen. And now in your insert. Sorry, I gotta turn my page here. Adonai sifatai tiftach ufiya gitehilalecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el HaGadol, HaGibor, HaNorah, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'konei HaKol, V'zocher Chasdei Avot V'imahot, U'mevihu lifnei bneihem, L'ma'an Shmo V'yavam, Melech Ozer Mashiach U'Magin, Baruch atah Adonai, Magin Avraham, V'ezra Sarah, Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechayei HaKol Atah Rak L'Hoshia, Ma'ashiv Haruach L'miyad HaGashem, Mechakel Hayim Bechesed, Mechayei HaTov V'Racham So make no fleam v'rofeh v'holim, u'matir asuri, u'mekayem emunato, lishenei afar, michamocha babal gevurot, u'midom elah, melech meimid u'machayeh, u'matzliach Yeshua, v'ne'aman atah l'chayot ha'chol, baruch atah Adonai l'chayei ha'chol. Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, u'kedoshim b'chol yom yihalu selah. Baruch atah Adonai ha'el ha'kadosh. Please be seated. On page 42, let's join together in Oseh Shalom. Oseh Shalom, bin Ramah, Oseh Shalom, Aleinu, ve'yakol Yisrael, ve'yimeru amen. Oseh Shalom, bin Ramah, Oseh Shalom, Aleinu, ve'yakol Yisrael, ve'yimeru amen. Okay. And on page 44, Al Shlosha Devarim.
How can we see ourselves?
I'm sorry? Oh. Ready? Al Shlosha Devarim. Okay. Al Shlosha Devarim. Al Shlosha Devarim. Al Shlosha Devarim. Haolam haolam omed. Al Shlosha Devarim. Al Shlosha Devarim. Al Shlosha Devarim. Haolam haolam omed. Al HaTorah ve'al Avodah ve'al gemilut hasadim. Al HaTorah ve'al Avodah ve'al gemilut hasadim. Okay, and now your favorite part of the service, my words of wisdom. Okay. In the beginning, there was only ocean until the mother island emerged, Tafiti. Her heart held the greatest power ever known. It could create life itself, and Tafiti shared it with the world. Oh, sorry, wrong drosh. Let me start over. Okay. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. This is how the Torah starts. And God continues to create things for the next period of time, usually denoted as a week, until it's time to rest. Included in that frenzy of creation is, of course, the creation of human beings. I'm not here to debate whether you should believe this literally or as a fantasy story meant to soothe people from ages ago who didn't understand science and evolution the way we do today. You may believe all of this, some of it, or none of it, as is your right. But as a story, whether true or not, it is about creation, and that is what I would like to address this evening. We create all the time, whether we realize it or not. In today's world, we usually associate the word creation with making what is formally considered art, but creation comes in many forms. If you cooked a meal recently, you are creating. You assembled ingredients such as flour, sugar, salt, eggs, vegetables, and fruits. You mix them together in a certain way, shaped or stacked or otherwise made them into one or more shapes, applied heat or cold in a deliberate fashion, and made something new. If you grew a plant, you were creating. You put a seed in some soil, watered it until it sprouted, maybe planted it in your garden, and gave it sun and water so it grew. Perhaps you even picked off the bugs and dead leaves. If you grew a vegetable, fruit, or herb plant, you could have used that product to make the aforementioned meal. You can create things out of yarn by crocheting or knitting. You can create things out of clay by using your hands or a potting wheel or a kiln. You can create paintings with paint and canvas. You can create poetry or books with your words. The types and variety of creating things is almost endless. Many acts of creation are out of necessity, although these days necessity is not a big driver. You need to eat, but you don't have to cook. You can pick up a pre-made meal at the grocery store or go to a restaurant. You don't have to grow your own fruits and vegetables because they are readily available at grocery stores and farmers markets. So why do we create? Studies have shown that if people didn't need money, they would spend time making art, creating. This is what brings happiness when there are no huge outside pressures demanding our attention, such as the need for money to pay for housing and utilities, buy food, have clothes, etc. And when you are happy, a whole host of good things come of that, like your stress level goes down, your ability to solve problems improves, and you have a positive influence on others. So what can you do to improve your happiness? I'll give you a hint. It's the theme of this drosh. It doesn't take much, actually. If you don't think you have time, pick something simple that you can do in just a few minutes. Do you like to knit or crochet? Start a scarf and do 1 row a day. I assure you, the results will be tangible immediately. Do you like to cook? Do an internet search for cooking in a mug. There are a lot of things you can make in only a little time. If you like to garden, put on a glove and pull weeds for 5 minutes. If you like to draw, make a Zentangle. If you like to write, volunteer to co-lead a Bet Tikvah service and write a drosh. Although that might take more than a few minutes. See what I did there? You might find that even spending a few minutes a day creating something new, something positive, helps you get through the rest of your daily grind with a little more pep in your step, a little more focus and speed in your work, and a little lifted attitude. If you can create a positive habit, gotcha again, of being creative every day, your efforts will not only change you, but also the people around you. Happiness is catching. It is the best disease ever. I saw a video once of a person on the subway who was reading something funny or happy on their phone, and they started laughing. Then the people right next to the original people started laughing, and soon the whole car was laughing, although they had no idea why. But one person being happy affected all of them in a really positive way. I myself created today, and what I did made me pretty happy. I was smiling more than usual, I had a little more bounce in my step, and I was more productive for the rest of the day. I haven't even told you what it was, but I'll bet just hearing about how my day was happier made you happier right now. So, let's get to it. Pick something you love to do, even if you're not good at it, and create something every day that makes you happy, even if just for a few minutes. Then, like Tafiti, you can share it with the world. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Okay. We're going to turn now to page 48 for the Mishabera. And I have a little introduction before we do the Debbie Friedman version. Then this is in your insert if you care to read along. One of the central Jewish prayers for those who are ill or recovering from illness or accidents is the Mishabera. The name is taken from its first 2 Hebrew words. With a holistic view of humankind, it prays for physical cure as well as spiritual healing, asking for blessing, compassion, restoration, and strength within the community of others facing illness, as well as all Jews, all human beings. If anyone knows anyone who should be on the Mishaberach list, you can call out their names.
Ravid.
Scott Trevor.
Alex Botkin, and Peter Gavadia, Gail Schmidt, Evelyn Levy, wife of my friend we call it Ben Levy, who has suffered a stroke. Elaine Lesko, James Barrett, Mary Barron, Amanda Goldstein.
Ethan.
Carol Stone.
Lois Green.
Okay. The bottom of page 48, Debbie Friedman version of Mishaberach. Okay, next we're going to the Aleinu. Deb and Val, or Aviva and Val, or Aviva and Deb, would two of you come open the ark, please? And we'll turn to page 58 and 59.
Okay, Dad, you want to just eat?
And please rise as you are able. Aleinu l'shaberach l'adam ha'kol, l'teinu l'yetzer b'reshit, shelo asanu goyei ha'atzot, v'lo asanu mishpatot ha'aman, shelo samkakim kahem, v'gor aleinu k'kol ha'olam, v'ananu chorim. Yadata Please be seated. Okay. Going back to your insert on page 5. Do not stand at my grave and weep. Do not stand at my grave and weep. I am not there. I do not sleep. I am 1,000 winds that blow. I am the diamond glints on snow. I am the sunlight on ripened grain. I am the gentle autumn rain. When you awaken in the morning's hush, I am the swift uplifting rush of quiet birds in circled flight. I am the soft stars that shine at night. Do not stand at my grave and cry. I am not there. I did not die. Beth and Lael, in the insert, can you alternate reading I am standing upon the seashore? This is the last page of the insert, I promise.
I am standing upon the seashore. A ship at my side spreads her white sails to the moving breeze and starts for the blue ocean. She is an object of beauty and strength. I stand and watch her until, at length, she hangs like a speck of white cloud just where the sea and sky come to mingle with each other.
Then someone at my side says, "Where is she gone?" Gone where? Gone from my sight, that's all. She is just as large in mast, hull and spar as she was when she left my sight. And she is just as able to bear her load of living freight to her destined port.
Her diminished size is in me, not in her. And just at the moment when someone says, "There, she's gone," there are other eyes watching her coming, other voices ready to take up the glad shout, "Here she comes."
And that is dark. Death comes in its own time, in its own way. Death is as unique as the individual experience.
Thank you.
I have I signed it off with John Garth. Actually, the applicant who was a francophone and also reflected the culture of the Caribbean, and also the late Senator.
Is that for the Kaddish? Okay. Other yard sites that we're observing this month: Dorothy W., grandmother of Beth W., Albert W., father of Alan W., Rose S., mother of Terry S., Rose F., grandmother of Bert S., and Marjorie C., grandmother of Sarah C. Are there any other yard sites that we would like to bring to mind?
Chairman.
This is the yard site for Rose Furman, an extraordinary woman who lived through challenges in marriages, from an incredibly happy marriage that tragically ended when her first husband contacted God her as a quicksand. A terrible marriage that traumatized the entire family. And then she married the sweetest, gentlest, most affectionate husband. Henry Furman, who gave her a great life, and she gave him a great life. And much intellectual challenge
Thank you, that was lovely. Any other names for the Kaddish?
Barbara Velasquez.
Please rise as you are able. Yit Gadol v'yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah v'yalma divra kirtei v'yamlich malchutei v'chayachon v'yomachon v'chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael v'agala v'zman kariv v'imru Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah mevarach le'alam omei almaya. Yit barach v'yishtabach v'yit pa'ar v'yit romam v'yit naseh v'yit hadar v'yit halesh v'yit halal shmei d'kudasha barichu le'elam min kol birchata v'shirata tushbachata v'nechmata damiran b'yalma v'imru amen. Yehei shama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Osei shalom b'mramav Hu Ya'aseh Shalom, Aleinu v'al Kol Yisrael, V'imru, Amen. Please be seated. And now it is time for announcements.
Well, save the date. We are going to be doing a Seder, as is Bet Tikvah tradition, on the 28th, so it'll be the 6th day of Pesach. On a Sunday at 5 p.m. The registration link will be sent out on Sunday, so be on the lookout for that. The suggested price for like a seat per person is going to be at $18. So we also would like to encourage you to consider donating more, because when we looked at the price of like how much it actually takes to put it on versus what we were asking from you, we're not even asking like what equivalent of half per the price per person. So if you can give a little more, we greatly appreciate it. We also know that finances are tight for some people, so pay what you can.
No one gets turned away for non-payment.
Yes, no one gets turned away for non-payment, but we would love to see all of y'all there. And then bring a friend. We love new people.
I think that's the only thing.
If you're interested in leading or co-leading a service, talk to me.
And thank you, Elaine and Caitlin, for leading us tonight. I love having the music. It's so nice and nice creative job.
We're not done yet.
She's got more surprises.
Okay, so for our closing song, we're going to turn to page 43, and we're going to sing Shalom Rav, Song for Peace.
All right, this starts with a low one. This one is actually slow.
Okay.
Wait, that's not it. Is
No,
that it?
that's not the same key as she's
Wait,
playing.
sorry. No capo.
Hold on. Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam Ki Atahu Melech Adon Lechol HaShalom Ki Atahu Melech Adon Lechol HaShalom Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam V'tov beinecha levarech et amcha Yisrael b'chol עת ובכל שעה לשלומך. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam Shalom Rav Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. And then we will go ahead and do.
Shabbat
Thanks
Shalom.
for joining us on Zoom. We're going to finish in the open area. I don't even know
The
what it's called.
Commons area.
Commons area. Thank you.
Do you know where